I just wondered if you could give us a bit of background to the show, how it came about, and sort of how it fits into the Gene Simmons brand.
Well, life is actually what happens to you while you're busy making your plans. There was no plan. I was busy being myself, doing what I do, which is basically following my own tail. We have the Kiss business, which has now got 3,000 licensed products. Everything from Kiss condoms to Kiss caskets. We'll get you coming and we'll get you going. We have literally everything from Kiss high-def television sets that are about to come on the market, Kiss motorcycles. It's a Kiss, well, it's Planet Kiss. Oh, I've already trademarked that, I forgot that. But, oh, eBay. So you know, I was bringing out a solo record a few years back, and I was approached about doing a documentary about following that, and I was looking for a way, and here's the key, to spread my brand, using television, broadcasting, to spread what I do. We decided to do a documentary of sorts called Gene Simmons 24/7. The powerful and attractive Bob DeBitetto over here decided to air it. Apparently the ratings were such that they liked it enough, but they were very curious about Shannon, to whom I've been happily unmarried, so far unmarried, stay tuned, for 27 years, the love of my life. We have 2 kids, Nick and Sophie, who are wonderful and charming. And what came back from A&E is they were curious about that relationship, about how I'm supposed to be this wild, crazy guy on stage, and off stage, very square. I've never been high or drunk in my life. I don't smoke. I don't do any of that stuff. Not really interested. Business is my crack. That's what motivates me, getting up every day and doing deals. So he was curious about this Jekyll and Hyde dichotomy and wanted to do a show about that. And as long as the show didn't infringe on or change who and what I was and who and what we were, they were there to basically record what it is that we do. But it all comes back to branding. You, your name, your likeness, whether you're a broadcaster or a political party or a rock band, it's your duty, in fact, you're inferred, well, it's your professional duty to make sure your brand spreads. Our TV show has been following me on tour. We have been all over the world. Wherever I go, we've been given carte blanche by A&E to have our camera crew and the production budget, you'll only get what you pay for, to go around the world. And by the way, they're here. You may see a camera in your face, and if your face gets on television, of course with your approval, you're going to be seen around the world. I've seen our show in Russia, in Russian, Germany, everywhere we go, we are omnipresent. Did that answer your question?
That did, Gene, thank you. Bob, I just wanted to ask you, on the flip side of that, what made you want to get into the business of Gene Simmons, and how does that fit in with the A&E brand?
You know, we're always looking for shows that can differentiate themselves in the marketplace. We're always looking for something a little bit different, a little bit unexpected. When we had the privilege of seeing this one special that we did with these guys, it struck me how different this show was. You know, how absolutely different this show was, how different their lives were. And I thought that there would be interest in that. Anytime you can have a show that becomes not a show, but a franchise, a brand. Gene Simmons Family Jewels is a brand unto itself at this point. 100 episodes, 5 or 6 years. I don't think at the beginning anybody could have ever predicted that. So very, very glad to have been there from the beginning.
You know, I was just going to interrupt because I love the sound of my own voice. I speak truly, honestly. It is dulcet tones emanating from my oral passage. You have to admit it has a something. But so Bob will tell you that I've been torturing him and the entire A&E staff about spreading the brand even more. A&E, Bio, all the rest of them. In fact, I tortured him when it was originally called Biography. Remember that?
Yeah,
yes,
you do remind me from time to time. Yeah.
And while we were going out on tour, we were fielding offers. I was out. The outreach is the most important thing. They're not going to come to you. You're going to have to go to them. I'm talking about you and us and everybody here. We're in the reaching people business, all of us, and I want to give you an invitation. I don't use assistants. I'm easy to get to, and I'm your access to spreading this brand. If you want help, please let me know. I'd be more than happy to help you in your constituents and your base. I can speak a few languages. Ich spreche Deutsch. Ich habe gelernt auf der Schule. For those of you that speak Deutsch, that's Hochdeutsch. I can speak Hungarian fluently. Anyu kam sulat Moderator sagbo, és tudok beszélni magyarul. Hebrew, a little bit of Japanese. Minasan hakushu, watashi wa jinshimasu desu, nato wa saiko desu. You want help in spreading the brand in your territory, we're happy to go to you, and you can use me. It seems to me as a viewer that television is being dragged kicking and screaming into the new century. And television and movies owes itself a good kick in the pants because the kids are outdistancing us and they're getting way ahead of the message. They know what's happening really fast. So the internet and the tweeting and the buzzing and the schmuzzing and the futzing, that we don't even understand what the language is anymore. However, the advantage that television has is almost what a movie theater has, which is while we got you, we got you. I'm a big believer in television, which is why obviously I decided to do a show. But what television needs to do respectfully is to get sleeker, cut away all the fat, get hipper.
What's next for the A&E brand?
I think we'll see. One of the things that we've learned over the last few years for sure is that brands are like living, breathing creatures. Whether you're a network brand, you're a show brand, you evolve or you perish. I think what we've tried to do is take an approach where we're comfortable with a certain amount of disorder, a certain amount of chaos, so that these brands have the ability to stay fresh and to evolve and to move forward. So to answer your question, I don't know. I don't know where the next hit's coming from. You never really do. But if you have some general sense and you keep your finger on the pulse of what's happening, then you have some good general guideposts. Culturally, I see a lot of chaos globally. I see a lot of discontent, a lot of disorder. And I think it's up to us to capture that in some way.
I just want to thank both Bob and Gene. Sue everybody and revel in the chaos.
Right.
So thank you very much for your time today.